My people, the chicken or the egg? Which one came first? I'd have to say it would be the chicken. So if you like that fun fact there, hit the like button for me, please. And I'd very much appreciate that. Make sure you check out DNKKnives.com. Here's their information. And if you purchase a knife there, use this coupon code BehindTheEdge10 to get yourself 10% off. Make sure you subscribe. We'll be doing giveaways really soon. Also, there's a link to Patreon in the description where I do giveaways as well. That's about it. Hope everybody's having themselves a fine Sunday. I have not made a video in a few days. I've been out of town working. Now I'm back, so and it just so happens to be storming right now. So if you guys hear the pitter patter on the roof of my shop is metal, so it's kind of loud, and I apologize for that. But I didn't want to hold off any longer on making a video. All right, today we're going to talk about a staple knife that has absolutely been around for a long time. It's just a new version. So I was at Red Hill Cutlery looking around, and I saw this and just had to get it. So it is a Rat 1. Basically looks the same as it always did, except for this one is an S35VN, which I happen to think is a very good move. Also, it has actual G10 instead of the plastic handles that they used to. So there's a lot different here than the older ones, in my opinion, and it's the way it should have always been. You got your, like I said, the regular G10 and the S35VN, but you have a much better blade finish and grind. You still have your 4-position pocket clip, but the pocket clip looks like it's been upgraded, in my opinion, as well. Still on phosphor bronze washers, very smooth, and the detent is fantastic. So I'm digging it. I've always liked this model. It's a classic, and it's an excellent work knife. And typically, you could only get it in AUS 8 or D2. Sorry, trying to wipe it off there. Which neither of those steels get me excited. Now, I'm not a fan of S35VN either, but it is a giant step above both AUS 8 and D2. And it's stainless. D2 is not. So I'm really surprised that Ontario didn't do this a long time ago, because how could you not? And it's a good move with the G10 too. Edge bevel is nice and even all the way on both sides, which surprised me because in the past they've had kind of QC issues. So the fit and finish on this is much better than I've ever seen one. Not that they were really bad, but they weren't great. You do not have skeletonized liners. They are solid. You still have your typical barrel spacer kind of deals for the sandwich construction, but you do get black hardware, which is awesome. The clip is kind of like a Benchmade style, so I would say you could get a Lynch clip for this if you want, which is cool. But the detent is just absolutely perfect for both reverse flick and your regular, and it is butter smooth, and it's not even broke in yet. This thing's brand new. I did carry it over the weekend, but I didn't use it a lot. So this might be opening the door for better models, or better more of these models with different steels, which I think is a good move. Also, Flatanium makes scales for these, so you can upgrade this to titanium if you wanted to, which would be pretty cool. So the price, it's $100, and in my opinion, that is not a bad price, because it is a giant step above the other models. With the G10 and the premium steel, I think $100 is just fine. This knife is made in Taiwan, so more than likely the Heat treat is great, and the D2 model I used to have, the heat treat was just fine. Worked great. I have to say, I think I'm going to keep this one and use it because I've always liked the model. I like the size of it. It is just a world-class work knife. And I think I'm going to put it to use. I might get some scales for it one day. I might not. I kind of dig the red G10. And it's not super aggressive, but it is much grippier than the older models that had the plastic handles. They weren't great. And that was kind of one of the hang-ups with that knife. But for the price, they've always been, you know, 50, 60 bucks for the D2 model. So you couldn't really bitch too much. It does have huge billboarding going on here, which I don't care for. But it is what it is. There it is there. And that. It is a fingerprint magnet now, but oh well, you know. That is what it is. So I'll do a follow-up video on this guy later down the road. I'm going to see how well it does. And then I'll let you guys know how it did. So that's all I got for you today. It's just an overview, quick look at it. And but I do have lots more content coming in the next few days. I got to get to filming some videos because there's a lot in there that I have not showed you guys yet. So make sure you like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Be good to each other, and I'll see you tomorrow. Later.